What's up, YouTube? Tony back, Defy Genetics Fitness.
What's going on? We kind of been bad about getting videos up. We haven't done one together. It's our first one together in a while. We've been doing a lot of vlogs. So this is an update on what's going on with us. I'm sitting right at 238 pounds right now, which that puts me at 42 pounds down, which I'm happy about. I'm not where I want to be yet, but 42 pounds is a lot of weight, and I can feel a difference. A lot of people have noticed a difference. People that I haven't seen in, months have noticed a difference. It's kind of awesome to go like we're at 4 months now, and people are already noticing a difference in how I look and.
I'd even say some of the videos that the first videos we put on here, you can probably tell in your face quite a bit. So what else?
No, not a whole lot. Nothing's really changed with me. I'm still doing, I'm kind of changing it up on my intermittent fasting. I'm doing 24-hour fast during the week, and then I like to do a 16-hour fast on the weekend. That way I ate lunch with Michaela and dinner, so it's just kind of easier for me as far as eating goes, doing the 16s on the weekends.
Excuse me.
Get the phone. But, it is what it is. He got it on his phone, so I'll just be by myself talking to you. Intermittent fasting is working really, really well. It's one of those things where, if you're really strong, strong-minded, you can really get a lot out of it. It takes a little bit to get used to, but, it's just one of those things where you don't really know how it is until you try it. There's so many different diets. For some people, eating gluten-free is a diet. To me, I don't like when people call it a diet because that's how I have to eat, but to some people it is a diet. Everything you do, you have to work with and see what changes. And so I think with intermittent fasting, if you're gonna do that, go ahead and plan on lifting light. Do a lot of cardio. It's amazing the difference that you feel doing it, because you will always be able to lift lighter and higher reps and lose a lot more weight. That's how it will always be. That's how I've lost my last 20 pounds, is just doing that. And so here's Dad coming right back. So I've been talking for a little bit.
Yeah,
Why don't you say something?
I heard you. Well, me. Before the before the business trip, we was doing that 24-hour fast, or as Chris Kruger calls it, beasting, feasting, and fasting. Tried out, loved it. It's done really good. Got some good results off of it. Felt really good doing it. The exercises, the workouts that we did, we pushed ourselves really hard. We did tell a difference when we. I know I could feel a difference by the beginning part of the week when my workouts kind of suffered a little bit because I wasn't used to doing it fasted. But I got down to 188 pounds, business trip. You can still work on it. Past video vlog that I had, I talked about that. And I gained a few pounds, but nothing bad. Mother's Day hit. I did gain a couple there, so I've been battling that, trying to get that back down. So far, I can't really say how much I've lost. I started out at 210. Today I weighed in at 192. I did weigh in today. But as far as what I've been doing is I went ahead and I went back to 16-8 intermittent fasting, and I've bumped up my calories to a lean bulk. So it's like pretty high protein, moderate to high carbs, and then moderate fat. And so I've been hitting those pretty good, very easy. And the meals that I made for myself is pretty much chicken, rice and peas, Add a little bit of no calorie or low calorie sauces to those. Pretty much $1 a meal. I mean, I think it turned out to be like $1.25 a meal. So the excuse of being too expensive is total bullshit. You know, I think a lot of people get psyched up and say, oh, it's too expensive to do. It's not. You know, I do frozen peas and I do a lot of frozen vegetables because with my wife on a different plan, I tend to eat a lot of that because it's just easier for me. I also like to call that bro food. You know, it's easy to cook and it doesn't have to be for bros. You know, it could be for broettes. You know, girls can do it too. It's easy. It's super easy. And so it makes it so much easier for me. And just by this week, I started out Sunday at 195 and it's Wednesday and I'm down to 192. And that's eating almost 2,500 calories a day. But it's just eating the right foods. It's not eating junk food. Don't get me wrong, I throw in a little bit of Halo Top there toward the end of the night. But I don't eat a whole, I don't eat the whole tub. I eat like a quarter of it. And so it's not the whole 280 or 240 or 360 or whatever is on that label. I think the one that I've tried right now is gluten-free birthday cake. Really good, really good.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, and so, you know, it works. And I have dropped pounds doing it. My workouts I've increased the endurance. I feel really good. I'm able to bump them out. Last week we did reps of 20, 15, and 10. This week's reverse pyramid training, so we're doing 10, 15, 20, and feeling pretty damn good.
I actually like the reverse a lot more.
Yeah, I think I like the switching.
The switching is nice, but I feel like I get more out of it because by the end of doing the regular, I can't do as heavy as a weight as I did before. Yeah. So
yeah, it's kind of cool. You know, because it really does feel good. I mean, you got to get a good warm up in before you go into lifting that heavy shit. But once you get those warm ups in and you get that heavy set done first, it's like that's out of the way, so it makes all the rest of the stuff easy. And you know, you're lowering the weight down. And like for us, I mean, a lot of people do 2 sets of each. We just do 1 set of each. We do a heavy set, a mild set, and a light set. And it works good for us since low rep, medium rep, high rep. Because not only are we trying to boost growth hormone, especially for this guy, but it also boosts testosterone for this guy. And so, it's a fine mixture between building both human growth hormone and testosterone. And so, it kind of helps, bulk up a little bit. And I feel pretty good. I feel like the traps are going to start popping, and I could tell quite a bit in my stomach, and not so much on the scale, but I've always said I don't care about the scale. I worry more about like the waist measurement. You can always do your chest and your arm, your biceps and stuff just to see how much you're growing, if you're growing at all. But the waist measurement is probably the most important one. It's going to be the biggest indicator of doing something, because when you're on a lean bulk or if you're on a fat burning diet of some type, you can't necessarily tell by the scale, because a lot of the times, you're converting, I don't want to say converting fat to muscle, because that, you burn it off, but then that muscle's kind of taking its place. And so sometimes that weight just kind of maintains, but you're actually losing inches. And that's the whole goal, and finding something that you like to do. I mean, I love this workout. I think it's great. We're doing the DC Comics character. I'm not going to say superhero, because we do have a couple villains in there. Bane is our leg day dude in the cartoons, and the comic books got huge ass legs. The guy that played Bane on the latest Batman series movies was a pretty big dude, and so so we did that. But of course, Superman chest day, Arrow, Green Arrow, which you can see that on the CW. It's a good show. I'll throw that one in there. But that guy, he does a lot of his own stunts and stuff, so it's pretty cool. So he's inspiring. So I've made sure to throw in a green workout, Green Arrow shoulders and traps day. What is it? Batman arm, which is bicep, tricep, and forearms. And then Fridays are Deathstroke back. And like I said, we do characters. DC's got a lot of really cool characters. Not just heroes, but villains too.
We just do our favorites.
Yeah.
It's a personal
sorry,
workout.
Wonder Woman. We don't have a Wonder Woman workout, but we'll try to focus on that one, I guess. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I feel really good about doing what I'm doing now, and I probably won't change that up for a while. We're Are we gonna try to do something down in Mexico?
We
When
are.
we go, I think we're gonna try to do a video while we're in
We're gonna
Mexico.
do a video on the ocean is what we're doing.
And I'm gonna do a video on the ocean, and I wanna show you guys that just because you go on vacation doesn't mean that you can't work out, especially in this freaking awesome ass gym that we're gonna go to and visit.
It's huge.
And so, you know, there's no excuses. Now, do you need to spend 90% of your day in the gym? No. Well, I'm actually gonna set up a 19-minute workout for each day and continue to work progress. I don't know if this guy's gonna be there every day, but I'm gonna be there because I don't want to lose anything of what I've gotten going on. And I know it's vacation, and I know that there's endless alcohol in our rooms, and so you bet your ass I'm gonna drink a little bit. We don't work this hard to not enjoy life.
I'm gonna drink a lot of it.
Yeah. So, you know, go out there and enjoy life. You know, this fitness stuff is great. You want to feel good doing it, but the key thing is just to be happy with where you're at. Be happy with yourself. You don't need to look in the mirror and go, oh, God, that's gross. Self-image, my friend. Self-image is the biggest key of getting the body that you want. Once you get that mentality that, oh, I'm gonna be ripped, and then you start visioning how you're gonna be ripped, what you're gonna look like ripped, and you start looking in the mirror and you see your ripped self, then your mind is gonna put that to work because it knows deep down that's what you wanna do. And that's what I love about, you know, just about anything self-help and anything to help with the old brain, because it all starts with between the ears. You gotta think about it, and you gotta be happy doing what you're doing.
What's between the ears?
The brain.
Oh, that thing.
The brain.
I
But
know. I smart.
we
I think that's it for today.
want
We'll call
to
it good.
wrap this video up, and we really appreciate if you hit like and subscribe to our channel. Follow our journey. I'm not going to tell you we're fitness experts because we're by far experts. We are learning just like you are. If you're watching this video, you're learning, I'm learning, he's learning.
2 guys in the gym.
2 guys in the gym, Define Genetics.
We're out of here.